There is a great ray of hope for Thika residents after the Cabinet approved the commencement of the 15.4 billion Kenya shillings Thika-Githunguri water and sanitation project that has been funded by Danida Sustainable Infrastructure Finance. The project, which is set to commence in January 2026, will take 36 months and will help end water shortages and rationing in the fast-growing town that is eyeing to be elevated into a city. The project entails setting up a new dam, expanding the Chania River intake connection, and establishing a new water treatment site. Once complete, it will undertake large-scale water supply, generating 70,000 cubic meters of water daily against the current 40,000 cubic meters.
One of the projects that will be done under the Danida funding is that the sewerage that we shall be collecting will be generating electricity using biodigesters.
We had a very wonderful day with our stakeholders from Thika, the people that we serve. We updated them on the status of our water supply, the projects that we intend to do to improve supply and improve efficiency. We have made progress on the Danida project, the project being funded by DCIF, because this was approved by our cabinet. And the signing of the agreement is at advanced stages and procurement is in progress. So there is great hope that the project is going to commence on the ground by next year.
We expect to put up a dam under the DSIF, that is the Danish government support, a dam at the junction of Chania River and Thika River, where we'll manage, after putting up the dam, we'll get 70,000 meter cube per day. The sooner we get that, it's easy for us to make sure that every household gets its water on time at the opening of a tap. The cabinet approved it on the 21st of January this year. It's approved and it's just waiting for it to start. It might take 36 months to complete, but in the fullness of time, we'll have enough water.
Other works will include the replacement and rehabilitation of existing water distribution networks, the rehabilitation of the existing water treatment plant, and the provision of new last-mile water connections. Meanwhile, Thika Water and Sewerage Company is undertaking various internally funded projects to increase their daily water supply by about 15 million litres. Thewasco currently supplies about 40,000 cubic meters of water daily against a demand of over 60,000 cubic meters, which translates to a deficit of about 20,000 cubic meters daily.
There are various internally funded projects, and one of them is to increase our supply from the existing treatment works, which we have started. We have finished the first phase of installing the raw water pumps, energy efficient, and of higher capacity, and now what is remaining is to improve the treatment works so that we can add about 15 million liters of water so that we can be able to increase supply to our customers.
We are in the process of making sure that we try and satisfy the gap that there is between the need of water for the Thika residents and the surrounding areas going forward. We have a big shortfall because we only managed to generate 39,000 meter cube per day, and we think the current need is 60,000 meter cube. Internally, because of funds limitations, we want to create some efficiency plan and apply some more efficient ways of cleaning the water so that the water doesn't sit in our tanks for longer as it has always been. So we want to reduce that length of time within which you can clean the water and pump it. Through that system, which is internally funded with funds that we generated from our own stakeholders when they pay the bills that we send every month, we are going to get at least anywhere between 16,000 to 20,000 meter cube extra for the Thika community, which should easily bridge the gap for the time being. However, this area has a growing population, and we don't anticipate a situation where we can stop having to develop. We were promised by His Excellency the President that we'll get 21,000 meter cube from the Karimenu water project some time back. He came and commissioned that. Everything is in place, the contractor is identified, so the sooner the funding is gotten from the national government, that project will be done courtesy of Adi Waterworks Development Authority.
Stakeholders who attended the function hailed TEWASCO for the efforts the company was making to ensure every home was supplied with water. Thika District Business Association Chairman Alfred Wanyuaiki, however, warned against plans to merge the company with other poorly managed water companies in Kiambu County, noting that the move would affect water supply services in Thika.
Kwa majina ni Alfred Wanyuaiki, mwenyekiti wa wanabiashara. Leo tuko hapa kongamano la TEWASCO tukija kujadiliana kama washikadau ambao wanatumia na wanasaviwa na TEWASCO, na leo tumekuwa tukiasilisha malalamishi yetu na mahitaji yetu na maoni yetu kwa kampuni ya TEWASCO ili iweze kutuhudumia vizuri. Na hiyo TEWASCO na Adi Water na pia kaunti wametueleza miradi ile wako naye ya kuweza kumaliza uhaba wa maji Thika. Lakini tumeona ya kwamba kuna miradi ambayo inaweza kaa sana sawa, tukaomba kama miradi kama maji ya Karimenu unaweza harakishwa hiyo maji ikuje haraka ili iweze kutumika Thika. Na pia tumesema tunashutumu wale watu ambao bado wanaendeleza uvumi wa maji ya TEWASCO kushikana na kampuni nyingine yoyote. Sisi tumesema kama na Thika na wanabiashara ya kwamba maji ya Thika na kampuni ya Thika ya TEWASCO ni ya watu ya Thika kwanza kabla hajaenda Kiambu, na Kiambu haiendi.